Okay guys, this is the sono tube that I used to make these guys. I cut wedges in the top, bent it over, screwed it to a piece of rigid foam insulation, and we're going to make it into a jack-o'-lantern. So we'll try that with the teeth on both sides, but I think we're going to cut this just down like that. Alright, so we'll do that. And what I'm going to do is just cut a couple of holes. And we'll do one on this side too. Okay, so I got starter holes, so the rest of it will be cut out with a jigsaw. Okay. Okay guys, so we got the eyes drawn out, so I'm not quite happy with this eye. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully it'll work. We're going to cut this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it there and redraw it so they kind of match. Alright, so we'll do that and then we'll cut out the mouth. So I've decided we're going to make this into a stump as opposed to a jack-o'-lantern. So oh. And there we go, we got the face cut out. I decided not to do the teeth simply because the foam will give it a bit of a rough edge, so I am going to open the mouth just a little bigger. So there you have it. And there's our expanding foam, shaken up for roughly 2 minutes. And we're going to do this around okay. Doesn't seem to want to stick very well. Now I'm going to do this without getting it on our hands. Okay, that kind of explains why this was the cheapest can they had. And it didn't really last that long. So, so we finished doing all the spray foam, and now we're going to paint it. Now things have changed a little bit. I left the forehead without pressing it down, so it kind of looks like a Frankenstein, so I decided we're going to do it green. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take some green paint forgot to shake it, so that's going to be a little bit weird. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah, it's coming. And what we're going to do is we're going to water it down a little bit. That's my neighbors. Okay. Too watery. This was the second one. So I'll go like this. Oh, I like that. A little more, yes. So I've got roughly half of it painted, so I'm going to let it set up and dry. And then we'll flip it over and do the other side. It's should dry pretty quick, hopefully. And we'll do the back, and then when that's dry, we'll do the top. So I've got roughly half of it painted, so I'm going to let it set up and dry. And then we'll flip it over and do the other side. It's should dry pretty quick, hopefully, and then we'll do the back, and then when that's dry, we'll do the top. Okay guys, so here is the painted product. You see me do it with the foam brush. I didn't want to bore you with doing all the painting. If you wanted it to paint quicker, you could spray paint it. I have a foam brush. I think it kind of looks neat where it's kind of not 100%. So we did that. And then we put the lights in. Now I taped them in just to see how they would look, and the tape does not like to stick to this, to the sonotube. So I put the lights in last night, but the video didn't really work out, so I'm redoing it today. So you can see I got the two switches. I put two sets of lights in because it's so big. They are orange lights, so it's going to give it a pumpkin glow. And I'm going to hot glue the wires and the control pads down so you can get at the battery still, and then it will be all set. So like I say, I taped it. When I hot glue it, I'm just gonna put like dabs of glue on the wire between the lights, you know, wherever I think it needs it, and that'll be that. And then we will, let's turn them on. Stand it up. Oh, that's a close-up. Okay. Now we turn off the light. And that's what we got. I think it looks pretty cool. So if you like it, I'd appreciate if you could like and subscribe, or subscribe and like, however you do it. And there'll be more coming. So I've got a couple other projects on the go. I'm gonna get out in the next couple of days. So guys, you have a great day, and I'll see ya. So somebody asked me what the lanterns looked like on. So there's one. This is during daytime, and I'll show you what they look like at night. Here's the other one. So, and this is what they look like at night. There's that one. Now we walk through the dark.